Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. My name is Wan Ain Nasuha Binti Wan Abdullah Zawawi. I am from BA 244D. So, today I would like to explain about the current issue of AL-INAH contract. This issue happened in the contemporary Islamic financial products. But before we go further, I will explain what is AL-INAH contract. Actually, AL-INAH contract refers to a sale and buyback agreement of an asset. Okay, let me give you an example to give you a better understanding. The bank as a seller will sell the asset to the customer who act as a buyer at a selling price on a credit terms. After completed, the bank as a buyer will buy back that asset from the customer who act as a seller at a cheaper price by cash. The elements that must have in AL-INAH contract is: first, the buyer and the seller. Second, the asset owned by the seller and that asset must be Sharia compliant. Third, the sale and buyback contract. Fourth, the price of the asset. And fifth, ijab, which is offer, and qabul, which is acceptance. Now, we move to the main issue of AL-INAH contract. Sharia committees have examined 3 banks that involving Islamic Bank, Bank Simpanan Nasional and also Agrobank to resolve the issues on the AL-INAH contract on their Islamic products such as personal financing and house financing. The issue is about the implementation of improper sequence of akad in each sale and purchase agreement. This refers to the bank and customers that involve in pre-signing the agreement, whereby the customers may have signed both of the agreements first before completing the first agreement. According to the Sharia requirements, the first akad must be completed first, then followed by the second agreement. In the current industry practices, as a sign of akad, the first agreement needs to be signed by bank and customers in order to complete the first agreement, then followed by the second agreement. But in reality, the bank will usually ask the customer to sign off both of the agreements at the same time to simplify the process. Hence, due to that event, the issue of non-Sharia compliance pertaining to the sequence of akad occurs, which needs to be rectified. So, the solutions for the issue has 2 steps. First step is the execution of contracts that present by the Sharia bank officer to the Sharia committees to help detect the error issue either made by human or system. Second step is the Sharia committees will decide the issue is a potential issue or an actual issue. Potential issue is where the issue may contrary with the Sharia compliance or otherwise that will be investigated further. Actual issue where the contract has actually confirmed non-Sharia compliance. If the contract has actually break the Sharia compliance, there will be 2 impacts, either non-financially or financially. Now, we move to the advantages. First is customer feels at peace if buy AL-INAH agreement following Sharia compliance because it can avoid any harmful products and practices. Second, a bank who is practicing AL-INAH contract according to the Sharia compliance can maintain a good ethical and moral values to gain trust from the public. Next is the disadvantages. First, the improper of akad can cause the contract void. Second, the bank and the customer need to execute again the agreement if void. Third, if contract void and profit derived from the transaction, it must be cleansed through charity. In a conclusion, it is observed that AL-INAH is a controversial contract. The main cause of the AL-INAH issue derived from human itself. I would recommend that every Islamic bank must ensure their Sharia officer have a strong knowledge and a better understanding on the basic requirements of the Sharia contract, especially in the application of bank products. To end my presentation, bank must ensure their AL-INAH contract follow all the Sharia guidelines to avoid any harmful practices which may give bad impacts to the bank and also customers either financially or non-financially. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. So see you soon. Bye bye.